Yo, what's happening, man? Y'all already know, man. It's your favorite grinder, chill on the check in with another episode of Chill Talk the Podcast on this good Black Friday. Yeah, some of us ain't shopping, man. We working. You know what I'm saying? We got Nicole Leslie in the building, though, all the way from South Carolina, but she in Savannah right now.
Yes.
Shout out to Straight Fire ENT. Yeah. So what's good? Talk to us, Nicole. Let the people know who you is, man. You know what I'm saying, and what you rep.
All right. Well, like you said before, my name is Nicole Leslie. I am from Camden, South Carolina originally, and I am an R&B artist. I most recently signed to Straight Fire Entertainment, so I'm part of the Straight Fire family now. Um, and I released a song today called Naughty Christmas, and it's streaming on all platforms.
Absolutely. And it's already on 94.4, so make sure y'all go request that. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So we got a lot to dissect real quick.
Mhm.
How do you feel about signing Straight Fire?
I'm excited. I'm excited. Doc is a good guy. He and I have been talking back and forth for a few months now. And sometimes you just get a good feeling about people. One thing I can say about him is that he has believed in me from the very beginning, and he has done everything he can to try to help me as far as my music. Even when I wasn't signed to him, he was, you know, dropping gems and kind of let me know what to do as far as this music industry was concerned. So it made me more comfortable with um, joining the family officially. And I know that we are going to make some hits. We got some hits in our bag already. So y'all be prepared to be sick of me.
Hey, that's a good thing though. To be sick of you is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long you been doing R&B?
Well, I've been singing all my life. Singing, doing it professionally. I've just recently started singing, um, maybe about a year ago. But I've been singing all my life. I love music, from country, R&B, you name it, rap, all of it. I just love music. So, it's just something that brings me joy, and I just love the fact that I'm making music now that brings other people joy.
For sure.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. You say you've been doing music all your life, but now you're professionally. So
Mhm.
what all of a sudden made you just be like, yeah, this is what I'm finna do. I'm gonna lock all the way in and we going in. What
Well,
made you come
honestly,
to that? What made you come to that realization?
honestly, I'm gonna be straight up with you and say fear.
Be straight up. Don't lie to me.
Fear, fear is what had me in a chokehold.
Okay.
And just going through some really tough things last year. I lost my brother last year. It just made me have like a whole new outlook on life and about doing the things that make me happy, and about, not worrying about what people think or what people have to say. Um, so a big part of it was just believing in myself enough to know that I could do it. I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I know I have the voice to do it. But it was just a thing of having the confidence to get out there and say, hey, girl, you got it. Get out there and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably what, and that ain't, it ain't just you. That's what everybody had that fear. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I just feel like once you get your feet wet, you know, and you
Yeah.
almost drown a couple times, you'll be all right. I'm just being honest. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And trust and believe. I have, had those experiences where I was just I did it in one of my good girlfriends. She's also an entertainer. Her name is Brittany Turnipseed. Y'all check her out.
Okay.
Brittany told me, she said, do it scared. Do it scared.
Yeah.
And I think that that was probably one of the best pieces of advice that I got, was to just get up there and do it scared.
Yeah.
And it will
And,
work out.
and
And
you've
it
been doing it
helps.
scared ever since.
That's it. That's it. And the more that I do it, the less nervous I am. Um, and it's even at a place now where I actually enjoy it. I shot
Yeah.
the visual for my song Naughty Christmas today, and it was actually fun. I enjoyed it. I had a good time doing it.
Yeah. As long as you're having fun, you're doing
Yeah.
something right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you start having fun with it, then it might be time to move on to something else.
Yeah. I don't want it to feel like work though. I got a job. I don't want it to feel like work. I really want to be able to do something that brings me that joy and be able to make money at it. But I also want it to bring me joy and I want to enjoy it. That's the biggest part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, because me being in the business, as long as I have, um, and doing the things that I do. So how do you feel about R&B music? Because here it is. Me personally, and I know for a fact, R&B music fell off for about a year, 2 years maybe.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Definitely.
nobody want to listen to no slow music at all.
Definitely. But I think that there is a need. There is a hunger for good R&B music. And you'll see it whenever
You gotta be
um
good though.
oh yeah, absolutely. And I am.
No, I ain't talking about you.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. I think the writing, definitely the writing has fallen off. Um, of course you want something that's catchy. You want something that's going to catch people's ears. But the writing and the meaning behind it, I think it has really fallen off. And there are some artists out there that are writing really good music, but they aren't getting that spotlight that they deserve.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but I,
I
I'm
I
I'm one of
agree.
those artists that wants to bring R&B back, and I'm going to do everything I can to try to do that.
Well, I truly believe at and I'm speaking from a DJ standpoint now.
Hmm.
I think it's coming back.
Yeah,
If it might not already be back.
yeah,
But it's the main thing is what you just said. Like the writing is just it ain't superb no more.
yeah,
Cause I feel like everybody's just trying to write a catchy song, get the
yeah.
world caught on, make some quick money, and move on to the next song.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, just putting some meaning into the music. I remember, how it made me feel to get a text message with a song, um, and the lyrics actually meant something. I remember a guy that I was dating would send me "Kissing You" by Total, and
okay,
even though it had that uptown feel to it or whatever, but it was just good music. And if you look at those lyrics, if you listen to those lyrics, the song says something. Yeah, you can groove to it, but the song says something.
right.
Yeah.
And so I guess I guess that's where you're at with your music and your delivery and how you trying to come. You trying to say something with every song.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about
Yeah,
storytelling. I like to tell stories. I want you to be able to listen to my song and feel like you actually got something out of it once it was over with. I
yeah,
tell stories. I start from the beginning and work my way to the end. When you get to the end of that song, you're like, so that's what she was trying to say. Even in little cheeky stuff like Naughty Christmas. When you hear the song, and I know you've heard it, but when you hear that song, if you listen to it, it's like, really?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but
But you
if
gotta
you're
really listen to it to be like, really?
right, right, because it's a
Yeah,
bop
yeah,
for sure. It's a bop, and a lot of people are just listening there like, "Oh, I like that. I like that." But
yeah.
if they listen at that song, it's like, okay, that kind of thing. But even with stuff like that, I'm all about telling stories.
Right. So,
Yeah.
and speaking of Naughty Christmas, let's talk about Naughty Christmas.
Hmm.
Um, what made you come that way?
Doc and I were actually talking about making a Christmas song.
I knew Doc had something to do with it.
Yeah, yeah. We were talking about making a Christmas song, and I actually had an R&B Christmas song written. But we were on our way. My friend and I were on the way home from Savannah. one day, and we were just listening at some tracks, just listening at some tracks online or whatever, because lots of times that's where I get my ideas for songs.
Yeah.
um and we heard this track, and I just started singing, "Hey Santa Daddy, what you got for me? I want to climb up on your Christmas tree." And I joked around with it a little bit, and I have the video, and I'm so glad that we recorded it.
Come on. Man, good conversation, man. What happened? I get went out of Megan, I guess. Uh, yo,
You're back. I don't
and
know
guess
what
what?
happened.
I'm
Huh?
still I'm still rolling. I ain't never stopped recording. Yeah. And we just gonna pick right on up where we left off at. We was talking about naughty Christmas.
hmm
What did I ask you? Yeah, you was talking about. I asked you how the song came about.
Yeah. So like I was saying before, Doc had given me a song to record, to use to record a song. And I had already written a song. And I gave him, the song, and he's like, "I like that." But then I let him hear what we did with the naughty Christmas thing. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I like that one. We're gonna have to record that one." So the song really started out as a joke.
Whoa.
It started out as a joke. And I'll do that lots of times. I'll, sing little silly stuff over instrumentals to other people's songs and stuff like that. And that's how I come up with ideas for songs.
And so So how long did it take you to record? Did you record it in Doc Studio or you recorded it in South Carolina?
No, I recorded in Doc Studio. It took us maybe 35 minutes to record that song.
It sounds good, man. It sounds real good. It's mixed good. And that's one of the things I look for because if it ain't mixed, then I can't do nothing with it in the clubs or parties or whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good song. Definitely an eye catching. It's definitely gonna raise some eyebrows. I feel like some people definitely gonna run it back just to make sure they heard what they heard.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
sure.
what's the response? What's the response been for the song though? Like other than from my way, what's the response been? And how do
People
you feel about the song?
people love it. People love the song. I love the song because
It's
it,
different.
it it's different and it gives people a taste of what I'm able to do with words.
Yeah.
Because that's writing is my first love. And Doc will tell you that. Writing is my first love. And one of my big dreams is to be able to write for some of the people that I've listened to all my life, listened to since I was a teenager. That's the goal. I want to be able to write for other people. Um, but just the response, how people have asked me to just sing a little bit of it, or and then when I see their faces when they hear the lyrics to the song, it's just funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It definitely caught my attention when I first heard it. I was like, huh? I ain't gonna lie, I ran it back twice just to make sure I heard what I heard. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna get people attention. You know, so that's why I was gonna ask next. Like, do you already got a follow up ready for that? After that,
I do. I have a
okay.
follow up to that one as well. As I said before, I'm working on R&B. I'm working on R&B, and Doc and I have recorded several songs actually, and I'm not gonna speak over him. So, Doc, what song do you think we have coming out next? Okay. So, Do Not Disturb. Another song that I wrote based off of being placed on Do Not Disturb. You know when you're texting somebody and you can see that their phone is in Do Not Disturb? That's where the idea came from. And I wrote a song about it.
And so, are I know you singing on this then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like to play around with my voice, kind of see what I can do, but I have a pretty good range, and I can do different kinds of music. I like country music, and
Let me
uh
ask you this: you got a church background?
I do. I do. I sung on the choir, and because I was scared, I used to hide when I used to have to sing lead.
Yeah, I think everybody went through that phase.
Oh yeah, and they'll say, "Who is that singing? Who was that singing? Oh, that was you back there hiding." That kind of thing.
Right,
Yep.
right, 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 right. Yeah, that's dope, man. I can't wait to see where it go. Just because I'm a DJ, of course. And like I say, R&B. I think 2026 R&B gonna be the thing because you got R&B brunch, you got R&B this, you got R&B that. More clubs are starting to do R&B nights. Night just totally R&B, no rap, no nothing. So I
Right.
really think it's heading in the right direction, and you definitely got a voice. I can't lie about that.
Well, thank you, thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
I'm excited
And
for you to hear
I
something.
also feel like you with the right people.
Mhm.
Like I say, I ain't been knowing Doc, but I don't know, probably all about 6 months, probably a year, maybe. I don't know. We haven't been known each other that long, but he's solid.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
he definitely solid. He definitely one of the ones. So I know for sure you're not with nobody that ain't gonna do the right thing. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You got the right people in your corner. Um, So if you rocking with Doc, then you automatically rocking with me because I guarantee you if I'm not the second person he called, I may be or the first person he called, I'm probably the second person. Like, chill, do what I got. So you know
You
what I'm
sound just
saying?
like
So
him.
yeah. So yeah, we definitely locked in and working. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I just can't wait to see where it go. You know what I mean?
I'm excited too.
Yeah, for sure. And congratulations on signing with Straight Fire NT. Big ups to you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I gotta ask you this too, though. I ask every artist this every interview, so I ain't gonna not ask you because you're an R&B artist.
Uh-huh.
But I need your top five artists, dead or alive, no matter what
Oh,
order. This your top five though.
let's see. Ah, so at the top of my list, I have got to say it. Whitney Houston. Oh my goodness. Whitney Houston was a beast.
Love you
She,
some Whitney, huh?
oh my goodness. I love me some Whitney Houston. Aretha Franklin. I love
Okay,
Aretha.
okay,
Aretha was her voice was unique.
yeah,
That was one thing I liked about her. Her voice was unique, but it was powerful. And
yeah,
she was also a writer, and she could also play the hell out of a piano. That
absolutely. Yeah,
um
Aretha was a bad woman. A lot of people don't know she could play the piano though.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Aretha's a bad woman.
yeah,
Um I love me some Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan has a voice that is out of this world.
you naming all the good folks.
And sometimes I don't think that she gets the credit she deserves
She don't.
for for the music that she has made.
Yeah,
Um, let's
yeah.
see who else. Oh, this one is tough. Ah, New
I like
Age.
it. I like when you have to think. I like when you have to think.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I like I said, I love music, and I'm an old school music person. So I'm definitely going for old school artists. Patti LaBelle.
Mm.
Just got finished singing Patti LaBelle in here earlier.
Top five. You had to name your good four. I'm talking about
Yeah.
you name your good four now. And them four was so good, I still remember them four. You said Whitney Houston,
Hmm.
Shaka Khan,
Aretha and Patty.
Aretha Franklin, and Patti LaBelle. Who your
Hmm.
fifth?
And I know that this one might come as a shock to some people because she's a new age artist, but I think that she is out of this world. And once again, she has a unique voice, and she is also nasty with a pen. That girl can write. And that's Jasmine Sullivan. I love Jasmine Sullivan. And if
You
you
bad
go
now.
and if you listen, because like I said, I'm about the lyrics. If you go and you really listen to the lyrics of her songs, even some of the bops, if you go and you listen to the lyrics of those songs, you'll be like, wow,
Yeah,
she's nice. She's nice.
yeah,
And her voice is beautiful.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely is one of the ones.
Oh yeah,
She
definitely.
she's definitely one of the ones. But to elaborate real quick on your five, you named Whitney Houston first.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming Whitney plays the most vital inspiration in your music and your and how you move, your delivery, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah. Whitney, she had that power behind her voice. And one of the things that I was always taught, even singing in the choir, um, was that you should be able to carry your section.
Yeah,
No doubt about it. You're gonna sing and you should be able to carry that section. So if everybody else were to be quiet, you should be able to carry that section. So that's how I learned how to sing. And Whitney, growing up in that church, Whitney had that power behind her voice.
yeah.
And it was,
What you sung in the church? Soprano, alto?
you know what? I sung wherever they put me.
Okay, so you
um,
saw soprano, alto,
yeah.
or tenor. It
Well,
didn't
well,
matter.
I sung soprano and alto, but I can sing tenor too. Um,
Okay.
I I just um I just got in where I fit in. That's it. But that was one thing I always loved about Whitney is that she had so much power behind her voice, but she also had a lot of emotion behind the things that she sang. Um, but she was always having fun. And that was
Yeah,
the other thing that I liked about her. Her personality was just, she just seemed like the type of person that you could meet on the street and she would just be the coolest person ever.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's what's up.
So,
That's what's up,
I
man.
love Whitney. I was quite devastated when Whitney passed.
Did you ever have you ever met her before?
I had not. I had
Uh,
not.
what about any of those artists? Have you ever met any of those artists?
I have not. I have
Okay,
not.
okay.
And there are some honorable mentions on that list that I would like to meet too. That I did not list, but I want to meet them as well.
I got you. I got you. I got you. So look, let me ask you this: by you doing R&B,
Mhm.
um, I need one artist you want to work with right now. If you had the chance right now, you in Doctor Studio right now in Savannah, Georgia, right now. One artist you want to work with, who that be?
Jill Scott. Jill
Why
Scott.
Jill? Why Jill Scott? Why would you? What would you feel? What you and Jill Scott would be able to do? What you feel like y'all be able to do?
Once you hear like my style of R&B that I do, once you hear some of my music, you'll say, "Yeah, I get it." Um, I just like that smoothness that Jill gives with her delivery. Um, Jill, if you know, I've never been to a Jill concert, but I've seen a few of them online and things like that. Jill doesn't do a whole lot. She doesn't do a whole lot as far as the dancing and the moving around and all of that stuff, but she knows how to captivate an audience, and that's my goal: being able to captivate that audience and not having to do a whole lot to be able to do that. But Jill's music is another one, and she was definitely one of those honorable mentions that I was talking about. Her music is just so chill. It's just like a whole vibe.
Yeah.
And I really think that I have several songs that would probably work for Jill. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say. So if I had to give you your top six, I'm assuming Jill Scott would be number six.
Oh, definitely. Jill would be on there.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So let me also ask you this then as well while we are in this talking about this subject and on this subject. By you being in South Carolina, how do you feel like the music game is towards you? Do you feel like, in South Carolina, I'm asking like, do you feel like is it fair? Are you getting the recognition you deserve? Are you getting the recognition you feel like? Is it pay to play? Is the DJ showing love? Like how does it work in Carolina? And I'm also asking for the people and the artists because here it is, you're a female R&B
Mhm.
artist.
Mhm.
So how do you move around in South Carolina being a female R&B artist?
Well, one of the things about South Carolina right now is that Southern Soul is really, really hot.
Yeah.
It's really hot. But another thing that I've seen is that people are doing those bring back R&B nights. We've had some local artists that have done the bring back R&B nights where they've actually um done shows and had really good turnouts for people that want to see R&B. Now, as an artist, as I said before, I haven't done a whole lot of performing on that end. I'm doing a whole lot of writing and I'm in the studio right now. So I haven't done a whole lot on the performance end of it. Um
Okay.
I have had a couple performances at a few venues and I've had a good response. But
Okay.
just like I said, Southern Soul is really, really hot in South Carolina right now.
I'm already, I'm already knowing. I am
Oh yeah.
already knowing.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong, I do have a Southern Soul song called
Yeah, I
Time
was
on the
about to
Weekend.
say, I know you got a Southern Soul song.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you,
I do. I have a
yeah,
Southern Soul song called Time on the Weekend. And I love Southern Soul, but R&B is where my heart is.
okay,
It's where my heart is. And when you hear the material that I'm about to put out, you'll get it. You'll be like, yeah, that's where she belongs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well. So let me ask. Do you feel like right now in South Carolina, is it more targeted toward the Southern Soul? If you got a Southern Soul song, it's more liable to get played quicker than a regular song or a regular R&B song.
Honestly, I think that if the right R&B song hit the airwaves, I believe it'll take off. Honestly, that's how I feel about it. Um, I think that Southern Soul is really hot right now in South Carolina because there aren't not a whole lot of other artists that are putting out R&B music.
I mean, that's
So
where 803 Fresh from, right?
yeah, yeah, Wagner, South Carolina.
Right. So
Hmm.
it's only right.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm just excited to just be in the running with those fellas. That's all. Him and King George. Never
Exactly.
never met either one of them.
Right.
But I can't wait for them to hear my song.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And then you might have to even, you know what I'm saying? You might have to even stretch it out a little bit and just go
Yeah,
ahead and make you a little Southern Soul EP. Just to
yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah.
Going to put you like 6 songs together. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Just to have say, yeah, I can do Southern Soul too now.
Look, I wish you could see Cedric behind the camera smiling right now.
I'm I'm already knowing. That's why I said what I said. But yeah, I'm for real. Like dead serious. Like go ahead and put you one together. Right after you
Hmm.
get done with, I don't know what the plans are, but we can talk about that too. But man,
Yeah.
look, you in the area where it's going down at. So why not jump into it? Especially if you gifted enough to do it, which I feel like you're gifted enough to do it.
Hmm.
Why not go ahead
Yeah.
and drop you a little 6 little 6 track Southern Soul EP? Hmm, for real. Yeah. And
Listen.
then and then you can take it even further. You can take it
Uh-huh.
even farther and drop you a little EP and you can do them boys song that's already out. You can have your
Hmm.
boots on the ground version, then you can do your King George version or whatever. That grown
Hmm.
man, you take that grown man and redo it and do it your way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
Listen.
got you. And I got you. I really do get you on that. And I know that I can do it.
Yeah,
Sid and I have had this conversation.
yeah, yeah,
We've had this conversation. Um, but I told him, I said, R&B is where my heart is, man. It's where my heart is. And don't get me wrong, I can go out there and write a fire Southern Soul song for somebody else. I could possibly do it for myself. Who knows?
yeah. You
We'll see
never
where this
know.
we'll see where this thing goes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yep.
I'm with you all the way. Just know you got my support from this end. You
And
know
I
what I'm
appreciate it.
saying? Yeah, for sure. You got my support. Definitely. So where you see yourself at in the next 5 years?
Ha, rich. I'm gonna be rich. I'm claiming that today. Because just like I said, not only am I an artist in my own right, I want to write for other artists because I know that I have material that might not work for me, Um, and it's not what someone would expect from me. But I do know that I've got some really good music in my arsenal, and I know that it's gonna work for somebody.
Yeah, I know some writers and they made some money.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the writers make some money. Like real talk.
Oh yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
all about generational wealth. I want my children to be able to eat off anything that I've done at this point. That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So writing is a big thing for me. I want to stretch out and be able to do that. And that's something that Doc and I have talked about. Me having that ability to be able to possibly write for other artists within the label and writing for other artists outside of the label. Because that's
Yeah.
something that I am very passionate about. I
So
love.
have you done that before yet, or is it
No, not yet. Not
okay?
yet.
But you know you can do it though.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I know that I have some songs right now, in my arsenal that I had before Doc and I ever met that I know would work for some other artists.
Got you.
Yep.
Got you.
So
Got you. So let me ask you this, before we get out of here, man. What's next for Nicole? What's next? Naughty Christmas just dropped today, so that's on all platforms, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Um, I'm just very hopeful that everything will run smoothly as far as this drop is concerned, and that I will get that playtime from DJs. Chill, will. I get that playtime from DJs, and my song will get out there and it'll catch fire, just like Boots on the Ground did, just like King George did with everything that he put out. I want it to catch fire, and I know that it will if I get that support from the DJs in the industry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just all about rubbing the right shoulders right now.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
and then I was gonna piggyback on this too, what you were saying. It ain't all about performing either.
Right.
I know a lot of artists, and I'm gonna say this, I know a lot of artists get discouraged because they feel like they gotta perform, but they miss the whole object of the artist development. And I just feel
Hmm.
like that's the stage you in right now.
Yeah.
If you can master the artist development and you are gifted from God for real, the performances are gonna be easy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But the artist development is where the hard part is, and that's what a lot of artists try to skip. And you can't
Hmm.
skip the artist development. Ain't no way you can skip the artist development. That's like a baby being born, and as soon as they born, they up and walking.
Just take off and walk.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna it ain't gonna work. Yeah, so
That's
you
true.
got Yeah. So you gotta go through the artist development. So don't get discouraged. I just want to tell you, don't get discouraged because you feel like you missing out on shows and you missing out on this because it's a lot come with performing. It's a lot come with
Mhm.
doing shows. It's a lot come with traveling. It's a lot come with being on a tour. It's a lot come with that. So you have to be ready mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So while you in artist development, just master that part, and the rest will just be history, And then of course it ain't nothing a lesson. It'll all be learning experiences. So the next time you go do that show, you know what to do, how to prepare, all that type of thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
I
So I
think
just
I
want.
think I got a good coach over here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and then get what? And if he can't draw the play all the way up, he gonna call me and we're gonna draw it up together.
That's it. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon Music, um, Title, YouTube Music. I'm streaming in all of those places. And one thing that I would like to say to all of the female artists, especially those out there that are getting discouraged, if this is something that you have in your heart that you want to do when you feel like you have something to share with the world, don't give up. Keep pushing. Your first song may not be a hit, your second song may not be a hit, but your third song might be that hit that you need that will get that recognition for that second song and that first song that you did that you didn't think was good enough because it didn't get the recognition that it deserves. Keep pushing.
Amen to that. Keep pushing. Y'all heard it. That's what I took from the end of it too. Keep pushing, chill,
Keep
will.
pushing. Yeah.
You keep pushing too. It's gonna happen for you too. It just might take us a little longer, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
gonna happen.
know, I know that this song is going to take off. I know it's going to take off, and it is going to be it is going to be that song that comes back every year, just like
Yeah,
this Christmas.
for sure.
Yeah,
That longevity. We just said
that's
longevity.
it. That's
So
it.
yeah,
This song is going to take off. I've seen it already.
yeah,
This song is going to take off.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Naughty Christmas.
Naughty Christmas by
Naughty
Nicole.
Christmas. Y'all make sure y'all gonna get a new single, man. Support her. Support is free. All you gotta do is hit the share button, like button, comment, subscribe. Whatever you gotta do, just do it. We don't want to
Yep.
hear all them excuses, man. If you gotta go buy it, go buy it. It's probably $1.99, $2, man. Go get the song. Show some support. That's all you gotta do. That's how I feel about it. Listen, appreciate you for sliding by, chill, talk the podcast, man. We enjoy having you. We just gonna make sure the next one we do, I gotta be in person, so that way we ain't gotta worry about them phones and nothing going off. You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Nah, shout out to my big bro Doc though, man. That's my boy, man. I love Doc, man. That's my brother.
Hold on, chill.
That's my brother, man. That's my brother. I love him. Hey, look, I tell this story. I tell this story every time, man, about Doc, man. My boy was here, and my boy light had went out. Tell him, Doc, we got pulled over now, and get what them folks
Yeah,
did.
man.
Them
They
folks
say they
say,
don't chill will. We got a free pass.
folks say, oh no, we know chill will. Y'all good? Then go ahead. Listen, Cole, I appreciate you, man, for sliding by. Keep going. Keep making that good R&B music. I can't wait to see the video. I can't wait till that D&D get ready to drop. Doc, you already know y'all get ready to drop it. Send it my way. You know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna push it out.
That's it.
Yeah. So
And
y'all,
thank you for
man, hey,
having me.
look, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm about to get ready to chop this up a little bit and share it. We finna promote this tonight on Good Black Friday.
Okay.
sure.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
All right.